sense of fun were overdue antidotes to the guarded, stiff upper lips of the monarchy. On the day of the royal wedding, people were chanting her name in the streets. The nation was given the day off, and crowds lined the streets to catch a glimpse of the fairy tale bride. Resplendent in her manual gown, complete with 25-foot train, the brand new princess emerged from St. Paul's Cathedral to the cheers of thousands of fans, totally smitten with her naive charm and cheeky smile. Over the next few months, she consolidated her relationship with the public, both at home and overseas. On walkabouts with Charles, she was always a huge hit with the crowds. And in less than a year, she'd done her duty to the royal family by presenting it with a healthy heir to the throne. In her obvious affinity with children, the public found yet another reason to adore her. Then there was her courageous compassion. In 1987, when AIDS patients were being demonised by the press, Diana was holding their hands.
HIV does not make people dangerous to know, so you can shake their hands and give them a hug. Heaven knows they need it.
Along with all the media proof of her tireless dedication to good causes and charity work, came stories that she also visited the sick in secret, begging nurses and patients not to let on to the press. With public opinion on her side, she went on to win even more hearts, as reports emerged that Charles was carrying on an affair with his old sweetheart, Camilla Parker Bowles. While there were also plenty of stories of Diana's alleged infidelities, many magazines and tabloids chose to contend that she was merely acting out of loneliness. This line was bolstered by stories about her battles with bulimia and multiple suicide attempts. She was being stalked by telephoto lenses and media speculation. In an attempt to redress the balance, she approached biographer Andrew Morton to tell her side of the story, depicting Charles as a neglectful and unfaithful husband. After that, it was only a few short months and the odd awkward public appearance before Prime Minister John Major announced their separation. Even under the intense glare of the spotlight, she continued to use her public profile to raise awareness of issues that had been swept under the carpet by polite society for years. And she wasn't afraid to speak from her own agonising experience.
I have it on very good authority that the quest for perfection our society demands can leave the individual gasping for breath at every turn. This pressure inevitably extends into the way we look. Eating disorders, whether it be anorexia or bulimia, show how an individual can turn the nourishment of the body into a painful attack on themselves.
Despite her pleas for privacy, the media's obsession with her continued, as did her own obsession with body image. Her increasingly frequent trips to the gym were always accompanied by a gaggle of photographers desperate to add fuel to one of the many rumours making the rounds about her private life. After her separation, the press had her linked with every man she came into contact with, from rugby captain Will Carling and singer Bryan Adams, to one Carlos I of Spain and John F. Kennedy Jr. And while she may have cut down on her public engagements, she certainly didn't abandon those causes that had always been close to her heart. In January 1997, these pictures of her visiting a landmine site in Angola